Call of Duty series has been known to provide a satisfying World War II experience on other consoles, and the third game in the franchise has proved to be fit for service on the next-gen systems like PS3 and Xbox 360. The Wii version is offering something unique, while cutting some key features. Does the trade-off make this a war worth fighting? There's still a lot of fighting to do after the successful D-Day invasion, and the push across France provides some interesting battlegrounds and situations. Players will jump from one pair of combat boots to another, fighting alongside not only American and British, but with Polish and Canadian forces as well. The gameplay is pretty much the same no matter which country you play as, but your reason for fighting, not where you're from, is all that really matters. Well, that and killing Nazis. The game hops around from time to time, putting players in the role of various soldiers and introducing you to a few sets of comrades, including French resistance fighters and a cheeky Scot. It's nice to participate in the lesser-known but still heroic exploits of the Canadians and the Poles, but there's really nothing tying the whole thing together as you play. You may sometimes forget exactly what you're doing and why. Never fear though, soldier, just keep moving towards checkpoints and shooting Germans and you'll be fine. Call of Duty 3 wants to recreate the harrowing life-or-death experience of a typical soldier, with a shot of action movie adrenaline. Each mission has you following a clear path from beginning to end, and your success depends on your ability to survive the chaotic gun battles, complete your list of objectives, and kill off the dozens of enemy soldiers standing in your way. You'll run into a brick wall or maybe a barbed wire fence if you stray from the intended path. You may crave more freedom, but at least the missions flow smoothly and are rarely frustrating. Most of your time playing will be spent looking for objects to take cover behind, picking off enemies, and advancing when things cool off. You can miraculously recover from your injuries if you stay out of the line of fire for a few seconds, but keeping your head down is generally a good idea. You can crouch or even go prone to crawl along the ground to avoid bullets and duck under obstacles, and you may find yourself laying low for extended periods of time for fear of exposing yourself. When the action switches to indoors, you do a bit more running and gunning. The game mixes things up with activities like spotting targets for a tank and manages to stay entertaining the whole way through. If you haven't used the Wii remote to aim a gun yet, Call of Duty 3 might be worth picking up just for the enjoyable shooting. One of the strengths of the series is that each weapon really has personality. Pressing the A button lets you look down the barrel of your gun for precise aiming, and although it's tougher to maintain a steady aim than it would be with a regular game controller, it's really satisfying to physically feel like you're becoming a skilled marksman. Turning can be a bit slow, but once you get the hang of things, the game controls extremely well on the Wii controller. In fact, the first-person controls are the best yet on the system. You'll use the remote for a lot more than just pointing and shooting. When you're jumped by a bloodthirsty Nazi at predetermined spots, you'll have to pump your hands forward and backwards rapidly to fight him off and execute a kind of upward jerk to finish the job. It can be tough to know how you're doing or what you could be doing different. Other activities include planting explosive charges, rowing a boat, and driving a Jeep. The motions required are fairly simple. For the Jeep, you hold your hands as if you were gripping the sides of the wheel. They can feel a little frivolous, but these actions are much more at home on the Wii than they are on the other systems. The Wii version of Call of Duty 3 probably isn't the best choice for die-hard shooter fans, yet it's still a solid game. Realistically, you're trading online multiplayer and cutting-edge visuals for a fun, hands-on method of picking off enemies with the Wii controller. For a lot of players, the swap will be worth it, as it provides a unique experience to supplement a game design that's beginning to grow long in the tooth.